Welcome to McDowell Creek. Once we cross this bridge, we're gonna be in the forest. This bridge is kind of freaky. Oh shoot. Yeah, it's getting weak. This side's much stronger, but if I jump and I bounce over here, this whole bridge is shaking. That's kind of creepy. Moves quite a bit, huh? That's kind of risky. There's a nice little waterfall right there. There's like 3 or 4 waterfalls you can see here. It's beautiful. There's a bird up there making a bunch of noise. You hear that? I hope that's not a bad omen. I think it's a raven. I just started this hike. It's beautiful woods here. But now I'm nervous. That bridge over there is like super wobbly. I was jumping on it. It shakes a lot, so they need to do some repair work there. Because if 200 pounds shakes it as much as that does, you get like 10 people on that, it's probably gonna break. Which would probably not be a good time. Yeah, that bird is so loud. Why is it making so much noise like that? There's some really cool big trees here. And pretty soon we're gonna be at another waterfall. There's so much variety right now in the forest. You have all these tiny little plants, bunch of different kinds of berries. I saw that's filbert tree. A lot of different stuff that you could pick and kind of eat, or maybe don't eat. This is crazy to see how different it looks, because I've done this hike in the winter when it's not green like this. Those stairs right there that are going up there, they almost are hidden right now. And normally you can see like all the way up because all this greenery is basically gone. If you go that way, there's the waterfall. Royal Terrace Falls, Majestic Falls. We're going up. Plants like this make me nervous. They have this little white powder on there. I never remember what poison oak looks like. There's some really cool looking ferns here though. This is what this waterfall looks like right now. This is right in the beginning of July. So it hasn't rained for a while. And that waterfall is barely moving. In different seasons, the water, because of rain, gets like really aggressive. Right now it's just like a tiny little drizzle. Well, this is one of the highest viewpoints right here. You can see below, there's a waterfall right there, which all of this foliage is blocking. There's also a bridge, which is hard to see down there. And normally, if all of this greenery that's not here all the time is gone, you can see like the river flowing and everything, which is pretty cool. But right now with all this green stuff, it's beautiful. All right, this is a list of the things that I found in the forest. This is a, that is a little stream. This is a bridge. That is a log. That is the trail. That is a tree. Hey, do you know what kind of berry this is in the wilderness and how to tell? Look at the leaves. Look at the berries right here. This one is the closest I've seen to being ripe. It's actually ripe. It tastes pretty good. It's not a raspberry. Looks close to one. What do you think it is? Ooh, this is a... All right, so if you're walking through the forest and you're trying to figure out what kind of berries are edible, this right here is a thimbleberry. The way that you know what it is because it has these big leaves. And supposedly the leaves are supposed to have 5 points. That one doesn't for some reason, but this one does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The berries look real similar to like salmon berries. These ones aren't really ripe yet, but there's tons of them here. They're all over. So if you came out in the forest when these were ripe, you could pick them. I can see out there is an actual salmon berry. It's orange. All right, so we're in an overgrown area of this trail here. These are one kind of berry. And in between them is a little salmon berry here. You can tell because of the way that the leaves look. And this whole thing right here is salmon berries. You see how it's 3 leaves? How it looks like this. So there's this big leaf and then the 2 pointed up to the side. And here's a tiny little fruit on this thing. It's not ripe yet, but these things are interweaving between each other. There's a bunch of like salmonberry leaves right here. Oh, here's even more salmon berries. I think the birds have been pecking at them. And right below it are these thimbleberries. So they definitely grow together. It's probably very easy to get them confused. Here's something else. I don't know if you can eat that or not. It does look like it might have berries in the future. It's flowering right now. Kind of looks like a blackberry, but it's not exactly a blackberry. I think this is the same. It definitely looks like some kind of a blackberry variety. I think all these are flowers right here. They're gonna all just become flowers, but I think that may end up being some kind of a berry you can eat out here. Oh, there's tons of them right back there. Oh yeah, there's tons of them. I'm literally surrounded by them. So another thing out here are all these clovers. There's a whole bunch of them. I remember trying to search for a 4-leaf clover. I don't know how rare that is, but these ones have 3 leaves and they taste pretty good when you eat them. They're like a little bit sour. I don't know what the point of eating them is, but I guess if you were stuck out here in the woods, you could definitely throw them in a pot to like add a little bit of flavoring to some kind of soup or something. You never know what you're gonna find in the forest. These berries right here, I really want to eat them. Look how red they are. They're right in the sunlight. I just found some Actia rubia right here. This is definitely poisonous. Do not eat this. It's got little leaves like this, very red berries in a bunch. I don't know how poisonous it is or if it's poisonous just from eating the berries or whatever it is, but I guess I'm gonna find out. Okay, I think we're about to go through like a salmonberry forest here. I saw a little berry. So there's a salmonberry. You can see that it's kind of like more of a tree or a bush. You can see what these leaves look like, what the underside looks like. And right in front of me is tons of them. So if you come during the right season, there'll be a lot of these berries and you could probably enjoy a few. This is a salmonberry, the biggest one I found so far. It's got these little spikes on it. The leaves look like this right here. There's a bunch of them here. I'm gonna try this out, see what it tastes like. It's probably not ripe yet, but it can't be that bad, right? Ooh. That had so much juice in it. It is sour, but it's not. It's too sour. Okay, so here's more salmon berries. You can see though that even though there was a bunch of berries here, they're already been being eaten and pecked away. So, you know, bugs, birds, probably deer, other wildlife here. There's this plant right here had a lot of them on there, but almost all of them are gone already. There's some that are up pretty high, I see. They're definitely too sour for me right now. I don't like the flavor of the sour ones. They don't taste that good. Look at all these mushrooms right here, right below the bottom of this rotting tree. I don't like stepping in this kind of stuff because I don't want to get poison oak or poison ivy, but I gotta at least pick one of these mushrooms and see what kind it is. It's just like a white, I don't know what kind of mushroom this is, like a cat mushroom or something. It's definitely not magic mushrooms because it's not turning blue, and I think that's what happens to it. It's a lot of fun going on trails like this because they're so overgrown. There's not a ton of people that have been here during whatever this season is. Most of the berries are still gone. They've been kind of eaten up. What's weird is there's dead berries. I don't know why there's dead berries on this salmonberry tree. There's also some alive ones. These are so sour. Oh, look at this one. This one's probably super sour. I'm gonna try this one. I don't really want to. I already know this is gonna be so sour. Okay, that's all I can have. Dang it. Man, that's real sour. It's really weird though too. It tastes jalapeno, like a jalapeno to me. That's strange. It's not hot, it's just very sour. There's a bunch more right here. I don't know if you should eat these, how many you could eat before they're ripe, before that maybe causes a problem for you. There's a lot of pretty mushy ground here. You can see these little like swampy plants are growing through here. It's kind of cool. These are like skunk plants or something. I don't remember exactly what they are, but this is a beautiful trail, but it definitely gets really mushy because there's a bunch of little streams coming through the forest. Some beautiful steps here in the forest. The river's right in front of us. Pretty soon we'll be at another waterfall. Tons and tons of berries though, all over. Most of them are those like salmon berries and I already forgot the name, but thimbleberries or something like that. I wish there was more berries, but I don't think I'm here at the right time. The water's super low too, because you can see this fence that kind of like got into it. Normally I can't walk on these rocks because the water is so high. The waterfall is literally right there in front of me. All right, so look at this. There's a hole in the fence, and that always means go see what's up. I bet this would be a kind of a cool place to maybe stealth camp or something like that. I don't know how many people come out here. Ooh. I definitely don't want to fall down there because I don't think that's deep enough. If it was, I could definitely jump. But that only looks like 2 feet. Maybe I'll walk over there, get in this water. It'd be kind of cool. Wow, this is really beautiful. That's cool. I can see a rainbow. I don't know if that'll show up. You can see all the water mist and the rainbow in the shadows. It's a little sketchy coming over here because I have to jump for that now. Woo! Oh, that's cool. Look at that. The water comes down, hits that rock, and then splatters out. Wow. That's really cool. It's interesting how the water makes these like pits like that. Or is that because there was a rock there or something that eroded away? I don't know. It's really cool looking though. This one's so smooth. Oh wow. Beautiful. And I can definitely see a rainbow in the mist where the sunlight is going through it. This is the freakiest part about hiking on trails in the woods that have stairs and bridges, is a lot of these things are like really rickety, and I almost feel like I'm gonna step through. Some of these stair rails or stair treads kind of move when I step on them, and it really freaks me out. I know they're fairly well upkept, but a lot of the stuff moves around quite a bit. And that bridge definitely was bouncing around in the beginning of the video. Kind of insane how hardcore that is. I would definitely be careful stepping on the steps with multiple people. You definitely don't want to overrate it. Now, I think I'm going to swim under this waterfall right here. I was literally just standing at the top making the video. Now I think I'm going to get some video from underneath. We'll see how easy it is. Some of these bridges are really sketchy. These ones that go over the river and the steps leading to them. A lot of this looks like it's been fairly recently redone because it's got pressure treat type wood. That's good. This one's pretty stable though. Looks like it's slightly overbuilt, which is nice. Got a concrete base. All right, we're going off the trail real quick. I see this path and this cool log that goes across this whole river. My shoes are a little bit wet from swimming, but this is no problem. Wow. Another sketchy bridge in the forest. Look how bent this is, this railing. Looks a little freaky. It's actually pretty stable. It's actually very stable. Must be because it's, oh, there's a brace right underneath me. Okay, never mind. It's very stable. It just looks, it looks wobbly, but they have a footing below it, so it's pretty strong. Now this bridge looks freaky. You're pretty high up in the air. Oh, there's some berries right there. I might have to, ooh, there's more down there. Those are on a vine. I don't think I've tried those. What do you think this is? Maybe some kind of a wild blackberry? They're definitely teeny tiny. They do look like some form of a blackberry though to me. They're on a vine. Definitely have blackberry-ish type characteristics. Ow. Stabbed me. Ooh, this, ah! That's the worst yet. Ooh. That's sour and bitter. Not ready. Tastes gross. Yeah, this waterfall right here is more of like a drizzle at this time. It's kind of weird. The water looks really gross right there, and there's a lot of foam. I don't know why that is. Definitely not much water flowing. Oh, geez. This bridge right here, though, holy smokes, it's bouncy. Jeez, that's super bouncy. I'm gonna have to see how bouncy in a minute. That's pretty freaky. That moves a lot.